Yes. We've been talking about it, and if I could get your all's approval, if we could set early voting up like we would on election day, where it frees up the office to take care of any problems. The people need that way if they have to do a provisional ballot because of this new voter ID law, then they come to the office and we can take care of it. Because that's going to slow the line down a whole lot for us doing this and trying to run them off through the office. This way they can keep this line going. And then the problems can be handled in the office.
Do you foresee situations that may, because of provisional balloting, voting this time?
The voter ID law, I don't know. I don't know till we get there. Most people bring their IDs with them to vote anyway. The picture ID, I don't know how it's going to go till this will be a good tryout session since it's presidential primary, and it's a kind of a small election, and we're being reimbursed back from the state where we can try it to see how it works.
Is that a full reimbursement?
Yes. For our election officials and supplies and everything.
What does this tell me?
This is just a diagram. Laura and I measured the tables and stuff. If we set the tables there where they could come through and fill out an application, which I gave you a copy of that too, and let the voter check Republican or Democrat primary, that way they don't have to say it out loud. Because a lot, I know y'all been up there and people say, why do I have to tell what kind of primary you're? That way they can check it and give it to you. The husband don't know how the wife votes and vice versa, and they won't get in an argument about it later. And then the machine operator can set it that way, and nothing's said out loud. But
will the tables be in here or out there?
we measured out there, and there won't be enough room in the hall for a wheelchair to get through. We have to be wheelchair accessible. So the little table, like what we've got in our break room, if we can set them along the wall there, and have the applications and poll books for them to sign, just like at the polls, and then come over here and vote on the machines.
That's another thing I want to discuss on that now. When we set those machines up, I noticed we scatter them all over the room and everything. If you watch the elections like at Sullivan County, Washington County, Unicoi County, they have them all lined up and down the wall, just 2 feet apart.
Right.
You cannot see the
Machines to
you
your right
can't
in
see.
front.
We could line all the voting machines up on the wall over there.
Yeah.
And have the tables here, and as they come in, vote here and go out.
That'll also eliminate people from, at the end of the day when we're trying to prove up our applications against the poll list, against the machines, it'll also eliminate people from walking out with their application and getting us all screwed up because
It'd be in here.
it'll be here and they vote and they leave.
That's it.
We're one of the last few counties that still has people come through the office. The rest of the counties are set up this way to make it faster.
Okay, how many counties we have pot hangers working in the hallway? Including me, pot hangers, us, pot hangers working.
I don't know of any counties.
Okay, we're the only county in the state of Tennessee that has people. Our people are pretty smart, they can read, vote here, with the errors we got. At some point in time, I'd like for us to visit that. I'm certain any of us will come anytime to help any way we can, as far as that goes, if there's a need there. Sometimes we can confuse voters, sometimes possibly more than we can, and I carry on too much, you know that. But I just think, sometimes we need to visit that.
I said, you said, yeah.
But I just wondered, did you get any kind of a feedback on anything from the office, anything?
Oh, they were out for it.
Okay, we're talking about 2 different things.
Yeah, they still, yeah.
Well, we're all for having this set up like a polling place.
Yes, that's okay.
That's great. As far as you all, that's up to you. My personal opinion, the very first morning, the very last day, we appreciate you here. But besides that, you really, that's up
And,
to you.
maybe a half a day, if we open a half a day on Saturday. Saturday, you know, when we just open a half a day, sometimes it gets pretty busy.
How you gonna handle these people here, even though they're reimbursed by the state, how you gonna appoint these people? But who works this?
I don't appoint them, you don't do. But I do suggest if we could use the officers of each precinct so that they can be trained a little bit for the new ID laws and stuff, that we use them a couple days during early
That'd
voting.
be training for their
Yeah.
precinct.
Yeah.
That sounds,
In-house training, where if they do have a question, we got the girls right there that can answer the questions and solve the problems
And they're responsible for
and I
everything.
think that'll eliminate a lot of the phone calls that we have on election day.
Okay, then let me ask you something. If I come to vote, and I come to this table, and I don't have a photo ID, and I've filled out this application, I've done everything that's required here, but you get down here, that officer gets down and says, I don't have a photo ID, what are you gonna do? I mean, what are these people gonna do?
send them down the hall.
They're gonna check it, send them down to us, and then we'll give them paper ballot. That way we'll handle the paper ballots down there, and they won't have to worry about it up here.
It's gonna take time if we do have paper ballots in the
It's gonna
office
slow
down
it
there.
down, yeah.
If I do come in with, excuse me, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I just,
If I do come in with a photo ID and I slap it down in my driver's license, my hunting license or something, that, and I come in and I put it down, how you gonna handle that? Do I just, where'd I go then? I mean, what do I do?
With what kind of license?
I got a driver's license.
Driver's
Photo
license
ID.
with the photo, that's
So
fine.
how do you handle it then? Do I, what else do I
Then
do?
you sign the poll book like you would at the polls, and then go vote.
Bang, bang?
Bang, bang.
We won't need the tables in between the machines like we normally do during early voting, because they won't have to have a poll list form to sign, they're signing it over there.
Looking at this diagram, it's 8 machines. Do we ever use 8 machines in early voting?
We always, yeah, one has to be handicap accessible, the other set.